ask me as a Man United fan, who's the easier game, Tottenham or Arsenal? I think it's Arsenal.
Yeah,
I think
we'll come there and stink Old Trafford out.
Yeah. I think Tottenham are harder to break down. I think they'll give us more of a hard time because Conte will park the bus. You Spurs up the transfer window. Literally, you Spurs up the transfer window. And Man United have won this transfer window, mate. There's no two ways about it. Like, this is the first time I'm sitting here as a United fan thinking, yo, we won this window, like, in a long time.
I'd say it's United. I think City have done good business getting Phillips, Akanji, Haaland.
Yeah, it's a decent window for them. Do you know what I mean?
But they've already got the personnel.
They've already got the players, and they needed it more, bro. Like, we won the window in a sense that, bro, it's like
you were finished.
Without this window, we were dusted, bro. Like, we're coming off the back of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, yeah, like being linked with guys like Sean Longstaff and Josh King, and then we pull out Casemiro, bro, and Anthony, bro, like, and fucking Lissandro. Do you know what I mean? And Ericsson, who I've been a fan of since he was at Tottenham, or since he was at Ajax, actually. But do you know what I mean? It's one of them ones that we've had a mad window. We've had a crazy window. We got a backup keeper, which we needed. We've addressed all the areas we needed to. We got another left back. I wanted Luke Shaw out for the longest time. 6 years I wanted Luke Shaw out my football club. Do you know what I mean? And we end up getting Malacia, who could end up being signing of the season, bro. Like 15 million, I think we paid, or 12 million.
Yeah, something ridiculous like that, 15 million euros. I think with United, everyone was a bit weary because Ajax is like, obviously, you know, their business model is develop young players, and all the way from the youth team for the academy to the under 23s to the start 11. Everyone has the same ethos of football: one touch passing move, high press. With United, I feel like the reason he's dropped some of these bums is they just don't understand. Luke Shaw, Maguire, Ronaldo. Like, let's be honest, they're not offering you nothing, to be honest.
Nothing.
Malacia, you brought in Martinez, who's like 5'8", but he's like a pit bull. You brought in the left back who looks like he's just got energy for days. Up and down that flank, he'll be all day. You brought in Anthony, brought in Ericsson. Obviously, Martial's come back. Like Casemiro as well. You brought in one of the best DMs in the world when you were 20th in Europa League. We're in the Champions League and we're trying to sign Dan James.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, it's just what is the point? You know? But
it shows the mentality of the football club, bro. Like, that's what it shows you. That's all it shows you. You have to be honest with yourself. Like, as Spurs fans, yeah, and it's like, and I said this at the time, and people were giving me stick, bruv. Pochettino overachieved massively.
Oh, of course.
At Tottenham, to the point where it had Tottenham fans thinking, yo, like, we're a Champions League team. He got us to a Champions League final. Like, this is where we belong. But really and truly, the way Tottenham spend and the way they do business, they have no right in the Champions League. They have no right. And you're only in the Champions League because we've been. Let's make it that clear.
Arsenal.
Yeah, and Arsenal have been as well. 2 eighth place finishes, and they're still gassing up Arteta. And then he finished 5th last season. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who do you think will finish higher out of Spurs and Arsenal this year?
Judging on how they're playing at the moment, I would say Arsenal, but I don't know, bro, because they haven't played no one. You've played Chelsea, and you got a point from Chelsea that you didn't deserve. So you're showing
Chelsea, Wolves, Sheffield United.
Yeah, you're showing a bit more grit than Arsenal have had to show. So I don't really know yet. I think the litmus test is when Arsenal play us. If you win Arsenal over, do you know what I'm saying? Then I'm looking at Arsenal a bit funny because they've been blowing a lot of smoke at the moment. Whereas if we play Tottenham, I don't expect to turn Tottenham over. Like, if you ask me as a Man United fan, who's the easier game, Tottenham or Arsenal? I think it's Arsenal.
Yeah, I think we'll come there and stink Old Trafford out.
Yeah. I think Tottenham are harder to break down. I think they'll give us more of a hard time because Conte will park the bus. Arsenal won't do that. Do you know what I mean? So because of that,
where Arsenal go wrong.
I'm not really sure, bro. Like, I'm really not sure. But I would say that the team I would least want to play against would be Spurs because Spurs would stink.
We anchor that ship down in the harbour and that ain't moving for no one. With Arsenal, the reason why they go wrong is Arteta tries to go at teams toe to toe. The way you play Man City is everyone. It doesn't matter if it's Liverpool, United, Chelsea, Spurs. Everyone counter attacks. When Arsenal last year that Rodri stunk it out in the 95th minute, right? They were saying, "Oh, this is the best performance you've had in years." You still lost. You still lost because you tried to go toe to toe. Whenever we play Man City with bums like Eric Dyer, Ben Davis, and Emerson Royale, we somehow win because we just literally counter attack them. That is the only way to play. Look at Newcastle. Every time that St. Maximin got the ball, he was. I mean, Kyle Walker didn't know his hand from his arse over that game.
Hey, Kyle Walker needed like nearly got retired on the spot.
Do you remember Tommy Yasu last season? He had to go off.
Bruv. Listen, Kyle Walker got absolutely butchered in that game. Like, bro, I ain't seen nothing like that. Like, people were talking about the Bale Maicon game, bro. Like, that's what it was.
Oh, but that game when Bale got a hat trick at the San Siro, I mean, Maicon was the best right back in the world at the time.
But that's exactly the thing, and he cooked Maicon,
and he got to the point of where you might have just given him egg fried rice and tell him to go home, mate.
Bruv, he was never the same after that game, bro. Like, that broke his spirit, and that's what I mean about the Kyle Walker got.
It was the same with you know when Messi done Boateng, the geezer was finished after that.
Yeah, he folded him.
He turned him into a meme. The same. Do you remember we lost 3-0 at the Etihad and Davinson Sanchez was eating grass?
Yeah. Sanchez got cooked.
Yeah, this guy. Do you know what's mad? Right, we haven't conceded a goal with Sanchez in the team in nearly 10 hours. Davinson Sanchez. I'm hearing Dalberto Carlos. I'm hearing the Colombian Maldini. Davinson Sanchez.
Yeah, but that's down to your manager, though. That was down to Poch, though. He had Davinson Sanchez looking like he was a player, mate.
Do you know what, right? When United beat Ajax for the Europa League, do you know what Mourinho did? He targeted Davinson Sanchez in the Ajax team. We then signed Davinson Sanchez in that window. Like, genuinely, we are just a social experiment.
Oh yeah, because we saw in the All or Nothing, innit? Jose, when he saw Davinson Sanchez, he was like, "You again," and he was like, "Yeah," but like, he was like, "Oh," he said something to him like, "Oh yeah, we won the game before it kicked off or something like that to Davinson Sanchez," and now I just clocked it. I'm dying, bro. Yeah, they targeted him, they stuck it all over him, and Mourinho was winding him up in training.
You had Rooney, Pogba. You have Zlatan. You had Zlatan, didn't you?
You had Zlatan, bro.
Yeah, Zlatan just took the piss.
Yeah, I remember Jose giving it to Davinson Sanchez in the documentary, but I didn't understand it until I clocked he was at Ajax, innit? Like, Jose's a for that. Do you know what I mean? But he was like, "Oh, it's you." Like, do you know what I mean? He's like, "Yeah, you were that day." He said to him. Do you know what I mean? And like, taking the piss.
The guy's like a flipping. He's like a lamppost with arms and legs. He just don't move. The ball goes into the box and he's just static, standing there.